What's going on, everybody? This is Wes, aka DougieNMySnuggy, coming back with some ranked seasons here. Going to play a couple games. This is a little bit of after the fact. See, my opponent here has Alex Bregman, Jason Hayward, JT Real Muto, Jose Abreu, Zach Cozart, Evan Longoria, Ryan Braun is create a player. Rick Porcello is going to be his pitcher. We got this 85 John Lester that I got from the events. Oh my God, that event was the most triggering thing ever. Oh, I was so glad to be done and get my 30 wins out of that. I hate 3-inning games these days, man. It's just so bad. Here we go. We're going to be playing as the away team. I think in both these games we're playing, got a pretty much the same lineup as we were using last time. As you can see, I've been using this Matt Kemp. He gets a little cheap hit here that I probably didn't deserve. A bad swing ends up as a good result. And then we try to steal there, and Chipper Jones. I've struggled with this Chipper Jones a little bit, but I've struggled with a lot of players unless they're like the high power, low vision guys. But this John Lester did pretty well for me. It's not a real good test because this opponent really wasn't one of the, I mean, he wasn't great. I wasn't playing pitching rebel or anything by any means. The Brian Dozier, however, that you get from Extreme Conquest, that's him that we just saw there. He has actually been pretty good for me so far. And also this Billy Williams card has been pretty good, but that's not him. Gary Sanchez just crushes one there. He hung a slider to me, or some sort of breaking ball, and you just can't do that to Gary Sanchez. 493 feet. Who we got here? Oh, this is John Lester, I guess, popping up to end the inning. We end up having a 2-0 lead here pretty early in the game, and yeah, after two we got a 2-0 lead. John Lester comes back up. He does this thing, 3 up, 3 down. He's pretty much shutting this guy down at this point, and I could tell my opponent was getting pretty frustrated as I was playing him, so I didn't really expect this game to last 9 innings. Here we got Matt Kemp up again, and he hits the ball hard, it seems like every time. And I really like that Diamond Matt Kemp, so if you're wondering if Extreme Conquest is worth it, it is definitely worth it just for the Matt Kemp and the Brian Dozier. I still haven't used the Yadier Molina, and I probably won't ever use him because he's a high contact, low power guy. He's good defense. I might use him once in a while to get some to get a little bit of just to try him out. What I'm trying to say. It's kind of hard to do this post commentary stuff. I'm not real used to doing it. I don't really know what to talk about. As you can see, Brian Dozier gets another base hit right there, and then we got this Billy Williams card here I mentioned earlier. This card's been pretty fantastic for me lately. Go to steal the base here with Dozier. He's in there safely. Yeah, Billy Williams is he's not a real flashy player. He just kind of does his thing in the lineup, and you can see he's doing his thing right here with a 2-run yak. We're up 4-0 in this game already. Barely gets out. He doesn't have a whole lot of power, but he does everything good. He doesn't really have one attribute that's better than the other. And you can see I got a hit with Dale Murphy. I've struggled so hard with that Dale Murphy. I want to like that card so bad, but I've struggled with him. I did hit it inside the Parker with him the other day when I was playing and not recording, but I don't think I've hit one over the fence with him. This Hanley Ramirez card, also one that I've kind of been disappointed with, as he pops up to end the inning here, and I think we're up 4-0 here in the 3rd inning. Yeah, we're up to the bottom of the 4th now. As you can see, John Lester still doing his thing, going 3 up, 3 down. I don't think he struck anybody out in this game, but it's so hard to strike somebody out this year. And after he goes 3 up, 3 down, my opponent quits, and that takes us up to 627, I believe, as a rating. Still a long ways off from the World Series. I just haven't been grinding, but we got lucky there with a Dallas Keuchel as a post-game reward. Second game on the list, my opponent has George Springer, his creative player. He's got the Luis Gonzalez, JD Martinez, Cody Bellinger, Gary Sanchez, Edgar Martinez, the Hanley Ramirez, and we both got this Cole Hamels. And this was a little bit of a better test for me as far as the guy's team. He had a pretty decent team. You see, I got another one of those lazy hits with Brian Dozier this time. Was that Brian Dozier? No, that was Hanley Ramirez. And then I still second base with him. You can't throw runners out this year. That's the only reason I want to use Yachty, to see if he can actually throw runners out. And I'm kind of interested in that Benito Santiago. And then this Cody Bellinger card is fantastic. If you haven't got Cody Bellinger, he plays like he's probably one of the best first basemen in the game right here. And this is so stupid what happens. Look at this poor guy trying to run the ball down while Cody Bellinger rounds third. I've hit more inside the Parkers this year in this game than I have in all MLB The Show 18s combined. It's crazy. Then we got the Diamond Matt Kemp here. I think is this Kemp? Yeah. This is Kemp here. And Kemp's been lighting it up for me. This is so stupid too. He should have been out there. Instead, he gets a double. It doesn't even count as an error. His fielder just completely runs through the ball. It's part of the shit we got to deal with from playing the game. But fortunately, sometimes it happens to our opponents and not to us. And watch this at bat here. This is Chipper Jones, and I'm kind of baiting him in. You see he's throwing those up and in fastballs, and I'm trying to bait him into throwing another one here because you don't. Very rarely do you get an opponent to even throw you fastballs. And I finally baited him into one. And when we decided to take the swing, you see what happens there. Never throw fastballs in this game, folks. It's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. Oh my God, it's awful. That was a cutter, by the way. It wasn't like a straight fastball. But we're up 4-0 in this game, and Cole Hamels never even got an out against me in this game. So he brought in C.J. Edwards, Carl Edwards, and that card's actually pretty good for a gold reliever. So if you're looking for a gold righty reliever, this Carl Edwards is kind of good because his windup's a little funky, so it's kind of hard to time the ball coming out of his delivery. And you see Chipper putting him at third base. Probably not the best idea. He's not the best third baseman, so you're going to have to expect to make fielding errors there. And as you can see, he did it, but we worked around it. Chipper makes up for it. Get the rest of the guys out. So no harm done that inning. We're up 4-0 going into the second inning. Who we got here? Is this Bellinger again? Yeah, that was Bellinger lining out. So we went 1-2-3 in the second inning. And we're back doing our thing with Cole Hamels. This Cole Hamels card is pretty good right now. If they ever up the pitch speed, I don't expect him to be too usable. But as the game stands right now, he's actually a pretty good card to use. And you see he got a swing and bunt there with Hanley Ramirez, and I really thought he was going to beat that out. But Hamels made the play, and we ended up closing out the inning there with no harm done. Now we're back to using this Matt Kemp again. He tries to sneak a high one up there. Who said that just late cheese is dead in MLB 2018? That was a just late swing. Didn't square it up. And Matt Kemp still puts it over the wall. You can see I didn't really hit that all that well. Now who do we got here? Who is this? Oh, that's Chipper again. He takes the first pitch into the gap. My phone was actually ringing as I hit that. So I should have probably had a triple here. But by the time I got to second base, I already had the phone answered, so I had to deal with that. And then Billy Williams does his thing. He's not flashy, but he gets shit done. So that Billy Williams card's kind of worth the grind, especially if you're planning on doing Immortals, but he's a very usable card right now in this game. And we got Dale Murphy up. He makes a late swing at curveballs, which I just don't get why I'm always late on curveballs, but everybody's having the same problem. That clears my pitch here. So Cole Hamels gets the bat, and I tell you what, I hit the ball well with Cole Hamels and continue to do so right there. So now we got the bases loaded with 2 outs, and then Hanley Ramirez has come back up to lead off the top of the order. Ended up making a bad swing here on a bad pitch, and nothing doing there. So he gets out of the inning with, I don't think any harm done. Yeah, I did score 1 run there, 2 runs, I guess. So we're already here in the third inning. He brings in Nelson Cruz to pinch hit for Carl Edwards. I threw a good pitch there. That's a very hard pitch to square up, and he did right there. It was hats off to my opponent for being able to hit that ball like he did with Nelson Cruz, but he did well. And then watch this shit. Look at the crazy camera angle I get here. Like, it's not what I'm used to seeing. It's kind of some kind of weird overhead camera angle. I really thought that ball was foul, so I just kind of didn't really throw the ball like I wanted to. And but fortunately, we were able to strike out J.D. Martinez, which somehow struck somebody out. I think it's the only strikeout. And get out of the inning. So back here in the next inning, we got Cody Bellinger leading it off. That Cody Bellinger card rakes. I don't know why he dove for the ball there. Probably would have been an out if he'd have just tried to catch it. Then Matt Kemp comes back up to the plate. We're 6-0 right now. He tries to sneak an inside fastball by me. Not the best idea right now. Not the best idea. So that's a 2-run yak for Matt Kemp. That's his second of the day. We're up 8-0 already. And then here we go. You know what happens when you get up 8-0? Your opponent asks for the friendly quit, and shit just ain't gonna fly here. So yeah, my opponent ends up quitting right here. We end up winning this game 8-0. So 2 more wins in the books. Hopefully soon I'll be getting up to where opponents are actually playing all 9 innings. I actually feel like I'm hitting the ball pretty well, but I'm not really happy with the way my team stands right now. I've been spending most of my time just grinding the market and stuff like that, and that's why you haven't really seen a whole lot of videos from me, because most of my play has been offline. I haven't played a whole lot of online games. I think I'm like 15-2 now in ranked seasons. So I've played like 17 ranked seasons games. I've played 0 BR since the last video you saw. I did play the event. I won my 30 games. I don't think I ever... One time I got to 10 wins. I believe that was the closest I got to getting 12 wins. I just can't do 3-inning games, man. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just something about it. I just feel like if one little thing goes wrong, it just gets in my head, man. And I end up losing the game. I'm not a good 3-inning game player. That's why I'm never going to be great at Battle Royale. But ranked seasons, if shit goes wrong, I got 9 innings to make it up. I can handle that. And it's kind of my bread and butter. Plus, I can kind of use my baseball smarts more than my actual video game skills to win games, because a lot of people do dumb stuff on the base pass. And over the years, that's how I've won a lot of my games, is just by outsmarting my opponents, just using my knowledge of being around baseball all my life to know not to do stupid mental mistakes and, you know, like stuff like making a third out at third base and stuff like that. I see opponents do it all the time, and it costs them games. It costs a lot of people games just doing stupid stuff. So just being able to put your PCI on the ball and smash balls out of the yard, it's not the only thing that goes into making you a World Series opponent in MLB The Show. So I kind of use... I try to use my baseball smarts a little bit to get some wins. But anyway, just a quick video. I want to show you a couple games I recorded. Nothing too special there. We're still, I'm probably going to get back on that ranked seasons grind a little bit more this week. And because it's the most enjoyable online mode for me right now, even though it's still not all that enjoyable just because of the way how hitting is broken, fielding is broken. There's a few broken things in online play that are really triggering at this point, but hopefully they get it fixed. I saw somebody tweeted out a post that one of the SDS guys did on, like, it was either on the Show Nation or on Reddit. It's that Victor SDS guy. At least they know the problems there, and apparently they're working on it. I wish they would make some kind of formal announcement on their plans, but it is what it is. The core of this game is actually pretty good. It's just the little things that are broken right now that's making it kind of unplayable online. Hopefully that gets better. Hopefully that gets fixed, but we'll see how it goes. We're still in the first month of the game, so I still have high hopes. I'm not ready to delete the game and go back to MLB 16 or anything like that. We'll hopefully things get better, because this game really does have the potential to be very good. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'll come back with some more live commentary games here pretty soon. Try to get the upload schedule back to normal. But I appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.